Hello to my now 429 subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing, and to the 10, 15, 20, sometimes 100 people who watch my videos. Thank you so much for engaging with my content. On for my last video I posted, I talked about, the absence of hard work when there is favor. But what I want you to pay attention to is the fact that I said hard work, not work, because work, we all have to work. And if we want to be successful, we all have to work. But hard work, just labor intensity, especially when it comes on to your identity. So what I don't want you to do is to take on the identity of a hard worker. If you are in a job and your superior, your bosses keep saying to you, or keep referring to you as, "Boy, she's such a hard worker. You're such a hard worker, and I love it. Keep up the hard work." And that does not translate to the opportunities that you get, or it doesn't translate or convert to your salary, then what that means is you have taken on the identity of a hard worker. And you are trapped in a cycle that says, "I have to work hard to prove myself." And so you have now become satisfied with someone just saying to you, "Oh, you're such a hard worker," and you feel it gives you a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment, and you feel like, "Yes, I'm being noticed. I'm a hard worker, and yeah man, bossy love me, man, bossy, yeah man, bossy, so me I work hard." But if that hard work is not converting to opportunities in terms of upward mobility, or you're not seeing it reflecting on your paycheck, then you have taken on what is called a hard work identity, which a lot of us get trapped in one way or another. Some of us get trapped in the identity of a performer. Like, we think that our value is attached to how we perform, how much we do, our level of performance. And we don't pay much attention to the compensation and the rewards or just the benefits that comes from it. But we're satisfied in knowing that, yeah man, I put in the hours. That's it. So for those of you who were maybe just a little confused and maybe saying to yourself that, "But everybody have to work hard. Everybody have to work." Yes, we all have to work, but then there's work, and then there is hard work, hard back-breaking work. And so you need to know where you find yourself. You need to know where you find yourself, because understand that everybody's looking for value, and value means different things to different people. So ideally, employers or people, they're looking for somebody that they can get maximum work out of with the least amount of compensation. It's not that they don't know that the work that you do values more, but it's that you don't know that the work that you do values more on a whole, but it also values more to them. But they are not prepared to pay more. They don't want to pay more for the work. So they will find somebody who is satisfied with just the acknowledgement that, "Yes, yeah man, you're a hard worker, and I love that. Keep up the hard work." Yeah, because some people are really genuinely just satisfied with that. And if you are satisfied with that, and that is okay for you, if that's your pinnacle of success, then more power to you. But for those of us who aren't and don't want to be, then you have to understand the psychology behind it. You have to understand the mindset behind it, and understand that if you are favored, and when you are favored in any environment, hard work is removed from you and it is given to somebody else that unfortunately, sadly, but realistically is not favored. And it's the same psychology and the same principle applies for a man who's in a relationship with one or two, but more than one person, and they will treat the one person like, oh my God, honey, I don't have any money, I'm so poor, I'm so broke, we don't have any money. But on the other hand, they are what's the word I'm looking for, they are providing for and just showering the other person with expensive gifts, trips, and just all the good things. It's simply because one person is favored more than the other. It's that simple. No matter what you do, no matter how you do it, no matter how much times your boom flicker go up on your head top or whatnot, it's not gonna change the effort or the output towards you, because you are just simply not favored. And that is why we often hear people say, be mindful of the environment that you find yourself in, because when you are favored, people support you, people want to see you do well, and they want to support you. You don't have to chase it, you don't have to beg for it, you are supported just because you are a part of the group. That's it. You don't have to prove your worth, you don't have to prove your value, but you must be valuable. But their support is not tied to your proof, your constant proof of your value.